Hello all, if you are new, my name is Marin. I am a primary school librarian for grades pre-K through second, and this is a week in my life. So today is Monday, April 8th. It is the solar eclipse, so we were supplied glasses, and I'm actually going to go out with kindergarten because it's like 1:45-ish through 2:05 basically, where totality is, so that's going to be exciting. This will be the second one that I can like remember taking part in, because there was another one that we did several years ago when I was a classroom teacher teaching second grade, so it's been a bit, but yeah, that's the agenda. It's been a kind of busy morning, so I haven't really had time to do any talking because I was out 2 days last week, so it's been just trying to kind of catch up and also get ready for the book fair, which is next week. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna eat lunch. I'll talk to you later on, maybe, otherwise tomorrow, because obviously there's a lot going on right now. So see you when I see you. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I've got a couple things going. It's 9:55. I just printed off overdue notices for the classes that I had yesterday so that I can give those to the teachers because we're missing quite a few books. And then I'm also trying to get these book fair flyers put together. So you saw I was cutting these little pieces of paper. They have the link to the website so that parents can go online and do what's called an e-wallet, which means they put money in an account, and then the students don't have to bring cash. So I'm trying to get those put together because I'm wanting to send those with each of my classes. So I had to cut more of those out. And now I'm just cleaning up a couple things, drawing papers that people left. And I need to check in another class's books that just came in. And I have about 30 minutes. So I'm not going to talk very long because I do want to use as much of this time as I can. I will try to check in as I can throughout the day and let you know how things are going. So enough of that. I'll see you when I see you. Hi y'all, long time no talk. This has been a very chaotic week, and I'm still not caught up, and it's Friday. So I have taught 2 classes today, pre-K and second. I just made my copies for Monday. I also had to go put up the book fair signage because that starts on Monday, and on top of that, obviously the kids have been a little crazy this week in terms of behaviors, and I just feel like I've not been able to like catch up at all. So it's been a bit rough, but that's kind of my explanation for not having a ton of footage up to this point. It's all been like book fair prep, like every spare minute. So it's actually time for me to eat lunch. I just had like plan time, but the kindergarten class that I was with for lunch today, the teacher is out, so there was a sub, and that sub was very late picking them up, so I took them back to their classroom and had to like call somebody. Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask. So it was just, there was just a lot going on. So yeah, that's why I have not talked to you really at all today. And it kind of also just describes previous days as well. So let me talk about next week's lessons. I'm not planning on vlogging next week. So we are going to be reading We Don't Eat Our Classmates for first grade, and then they're going to do like a made up story with beginning, middle, end about what will happen when Penelope goes to the zoo. So that's their paper. Let's see. Kindergarten is reading this one right here. We're talking about setting. So this one, obviously, Ty goes to the beach. We are going to come up with a list of other places Ty can go, and they're going to choose one of those to put on their paper and draw. So that is kindergarten. For second grade, we're reading Saturday. Here's the cover, because I don't have the book in right now. A student has it checked out, so I had to borrow it from the library. But they are going to come up with what they would like to do for their perfect Saturday. It's making connections. So that's the lessons. And then pre-K is reading Flashlight, because we are reading wordless books. And then their activity is just to color the animals that we see in the story. So that was exactly what we did today as well. They read the book Fly by Mark Teague, and they really liked that one. So that's the papers for next week. I'm also doing the book fair different this time. So last time I basically had it open anytime I was in here, and they were able to kind of come and go as they pleased in terms of like if they had money they could come shop. I'm not doing that this time. It ate up so much time. It was so chaotic. So they are only going to shop either with an adult before school or after school, because I'm keeping it open until 4:30. Or they have to shop during their library class time. So that's why I'm doing it this time. So hopefully it'll be a little bit easier to manage, but the cases are over there. I had to move some things around, but I'm really excited because after this book fair, I am moving this set of bookshelves. I'm gonna like push them sideways to make kind of like a square where I'm going to use that for storage, and then this will be their space. This will be open. I will be able to see them. It's going to be great. So I'm going to turn that area that's remaining into a maker space for next year. I'm not doing that this year. We only have, let's see, 35 days now. The principal told me a couple days ago 37 days, so we're either at 36 or 35. Yes, I'm excited. Although it's been a good year, it's definitely time for these kids to kind of move on. They are definitely kind of already checked out in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna very quickly clean some stuff up and eat lunch because I have kindergarten at 1:45 and it's 1:18. So I don't know if I'm gonna come back and talk to you today here at school or not. My mom and my stepdad are coming to help me set the book fair up after school. So yeah, I may check in with you again at home, but regardless, I will close out the vlog. We'll just have to see where I am when I do that. So I will see you when I see you. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I wanted to pop on, close out the vlog as I promised you I would. We were at school until almost 6 o'clock setting up the book fair. The custodian was leaving at 6:30, so I did not film anything. It was really just a matter of like rush trying to get everything put out for Monday. So everything is set up and I'm hoping that it will be a fairly smooth week. So yeah, I will let you know like in a future video how it went, but as I already mentioned, I'm not doing a week in my life that week. The book fair is just a lot to handle, and I know I will not have time for filming. So I will share with you how things went at a later date, but that is going to be it for this vlog. Overall, it was an okay week. I definitely am feeling the usual like fourth quarter blues, if you will, because behaviors are a bit more out of control in terms of just everything. A lot more wildness, running around, behaviors popping up that you maybe haven't seen up to this point in the year. The students just get tired of each other, and it's at this point where that kind of hits them. So there's a lot more bickering, a lot more arguing, so you're kind of having to put out little fires all day. But for the most part, the library went pretty smooth this week. I did not teach probably the most difficult second grade class, because if you watch this video, you will have seen we had a visit from a former Cardinals player and Fredbird, and that assembly took like the first 30 minutes of class. So by the time they came back into the library, I just kind of let them play and we did book checkout because they'd been sitting for that assembly, so I knew that getting them to sit for a lesson was going to be impossible. So that one was fine, just because I wasn't making them sit and listen. Friday's class, second grade class, is also a little bit difficult, but they really enjoyed the book that I read, so that was pretty smooth with the exception of like a couple students. But all in all, we survived the week and it was okay. And I'm just hoping that the next, 34 days go decently smoothly. So anyway, that's enough of that. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me this week, even though I didn't get a lot of footage. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.